So by this afternoon, if you're servicing your debt, you'll get an SMS or not to tell you whether the repo rate has gone up or whether you'll be paying a little bit extra on that debt. And at the same time, the South African Federation of Trade Unions is picketing outside the Reserve Bank in Pretoria in protest of rising interest rates. The union says at least 65% of South Africans' income goes to servicing debt, and pushing the interest rates higher is pushing more people into poverty. Our business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is standing by to tell us what the alternative, according to the union, is. Ntokozo.
Good afternoon, Dudu. Well, we are outside the Reserve Bank building that is under construction in Pretoria, and I am standing now with the spokesperson of the South African Federation of Trade Unions, Trevor Shaku. Thank you for talking to us. Now, obviously, an expectation of another interest rate hike today. You highly against that as a union. Talk us through other alternatives when we are expecting an interest rate hike.
Thanks. We think that there are serious problems with how the South African Reserve Bank approaches the question of fighting inflation. And in our view, they should be using different methods to interest rates, because interest rates have demonstrated over time that they impoverish the working class. The methods we are proposing is that this bout of inflation is originating on the supply side. But even if it was originating in the demand side, we think that it is the supply side and the supply factors that had to be factored in to fight this inflation. Remember, inflation is the misalignment between supply and demand, meaning whenever supply goes below demand, what happens is that prices will go higher because people are competing for fewer goods and services. Now, in order for us and for the country to be able to fight this bout of inflation, we think that they've got to power the idling industrial capacity. In this country, we're not utilizing the industry to the fullest capacity. We have 21.7% of idling industrial capacity, which has to be utilized. And we think that they ought to power that, but in addition to that, expand the industry itself so that there will be a lot of goods and services which are produced, and they will have deflationary impact on the prices.
Trevor, thank you for talking to us, and good luck with your action today. Of course, that was Trevor Shaku, who is the spokesperson of the South African Federation of Trade Unions, just talking us through the methodology that they believe the SARB should take when it comes to approaching the interest rate, so that poor South Africans are not further disenfranchised. And later on, we will be hearing from the governor on whether South Africa will be seeing another interest rate hike.
And money's always on time. We'll take you back there at 3 p.m. Ntokozo Khumalo, thank you very much.